Humans have always been fascinated by the mind. This curiosity dates back to ancient times. The quest to comprehend the mind has been a constant. It has shaped psychology and influenced our culture. Understanding the mind helps us understand ourselves. It allows us to improve our mental health. This understanding is essential for personal growth and social harmony. The ancient Egyptians were among the first to ponder the mysteries of the mind. They believed that the heart was the center of thought and emotion. This idea influenced their medical practices and spiritual beliefs. Ancient Egyptian texts like the Ebers Papyrus offer glimpses into their understanding of mental health and the treatments they used. In China, philosophers like Confucius and Laozi contributed to early thoughts on human behavior and psychology. Confucius emphasized the importance of social harmony and moral conduct, linking mental well-being to ethical behavior. Laozi, on the other hand, focused on the balance between opposites, a concept that would later influence psychological theories of balance and equilibrium. Ancient Greece was a significant milestone in the history of psychology.
Socrates introduced the idea of introspection, encouraging self-examination and reflection.
Plato proposed that the mind had three parts: the rationale, the spirited, and the appetitive, each influencing our behavior in different ways. Aristotle, often called the father of psychology, believed in empirical observation. He studied the human mind through observation and reasoning, laying the groundwork for future scientific approaches. His ideas on memory, perception, and motivation are still relevant today, showcasing the enduring legacy of ancient Greek thought. The Middle Ages saw the rise of religious and philosophical ideas that shaped psychological thought. The Church played a significant role in understanding the mind.
Thomas Aquinas merged theological concepts with philosophical inquiries. He believed in the dual nature of humans, combining a material body with an immaterial soul. This idea influenced medieval views on human nature and mental health.
Islamic scholars also made substantial contributions. Figures like Avicenna and Al-Ghazali explored the nature of the soul and intellect. The Renaissance marked a revival of interest in the human mind and behavior. Thinkers like Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo explored human anatomy and psychology through their art and writings. This period saw a shift from religious explanations to more empirical and observational methods. It laid the groundwork for the scientific revolution that would follow. The Enlightenment brought further advancements in psychological thought.
Philosophers like John Locke and David Hume challenged traditional views and emphasized the importance of experience and observation. Locke's theory of the mind as a tabula rasa, blank slate, suggested that knowledge comes from experience. This idea was revolutionary, shifting the focus from innate ideas to learned behavior.
David Hume's work on human nature and emotions also contributed to the field. He argued that emotions play a crucial role in shaping our perceptions and actions. Hume's ideas on the association of ideas and the importance of empirical evidence influenced later psychological theories and research methods. The Enlightenment also saw the emergence of early psychological experiments. Researchers began to study perception, memory, and cognition using systematic methods. This period laid the foundation for modern psychology, emphasizing the importance of empirical evidence and scientific inquiry in understanding the mind. Section 5. The birth of modern psychology in the 19th century. The 19th century marked the birth of psychology as a distinct scientific discipline.
Wilhelm Wundt is often credited with establishing the first psychology laboratory in 1879 in Leipzig, Germany. Wundt's work aimed to study the structure of the mind through introspection, a method where individuals reported their conscious experiences in detail.
Wundt's approach, known as structuralism, sought to break down mental processes into their basic components. This method faced criticism for its reliance on subjective reports, but it laid the groundwork for future research. Structuralism emphasized the importance of systematic observation and experimentation in psychology.
Around the same time, William James introduced functionalism in the United States. Functionalism focused on the purpose of mental processes and how they help individuals adapt to their environment.
James's work, The Principles of Psychology, explored various aspects of consciousness, perception, and emotion. His pragmatic approach influenced the development of applied psychology.
The late 19th century also saw the emergence of other influential figures like Hermann Ebbinghaus, who studied memory and forgetting. Ebbinghaus's experiments on memory retention and recall introduced rigorous experimental methods to psychology. His work on the forgetting curve remains influential in understanding how memory works.
Section 6. Early 20th century psychoanalysis and behaviorism. The early 20th century brought significant advancements in psychological theories. Sigmund Freud's psychoanalysis revolutionized the understanding of the unconscious mind. Freud proposed that unconscious desires and conflicts shape our behavior. His theories on the ID, ego, and superego provided a framework for understanding personality and mental disorders. Freud's methods, including dream analysis and free association, became central to psychoanalytic therapy. While some of his ideas faced criticism, his emphasis on the unconscious mind and early childhood experiences had a lasting impact. Freud's work influenced many later theories and therapeutic practices. Around the same time, behaviorism emerged as a dominant force in psychology. John B. Watson and B.F. Skinner argued that psychology should focus on observable behavior rather than internal mental processes. Watson's famous Little Albert experiment demonstrated how emotions could be conditioned, highlighting the role of learning in behavior. Skinner's work on operant conditioning further advanced behaviorism. He studied how rewards and punishments shape behavior, leading to the development of behavior modification techniques. Behaviorism emphasized the importance of environmental factors in shaping behavior, contrasting sharply with Freud's focus on the unconscious mind. Section 7. Mid-20th century humanistic and cognitive psychology. The mid-20th century saw the rise of humanistic psychology, which emphasized the importance of personal growth and self-actualization. Carl Rogers and Abraham Maslow were key figures in this movement. Rogers developed client-centered therapy, focusing on creating a supportive and non-judgmental environment for clients to explore their feelings. Maslow's hierarchy of needs theory proposed that individuals have different levels of needs, from basic physiological needs to self-actualization. He argued that understanding these needs is crucial for personal development and well-being. Humanistic psychology offered a more optimistic and holistic view of human nature, contrasting with the deterministic views of psychoanalysis and behaviorism. Cognitive psychology also gained prominence during this period. Researchers like Jean Piaget and Aaron Beck studied mental processes such as perception, memory, and problem-solving. Piaget's work on cognitive development in children highlighted how thinking evolves through different stages. His theories remain influential in educational psychology. Aaron Beck's cognitive therapy focused on how negative thought patterns contribute to mental disorders like depression. His work laid the foundation for cognitive behavioral therapy, which combines cognitive and behavioral techniques to treat various psychological issues. Cognitive psychology emphasized the importance of internal mental processes, bridging the gap between behaviorism and earlier introspective methods. Section 8. Contemporary psychology, an integrated approach. Contemporary psychology is characterized by an integrated approach that combines various perspectives. Biological psychology explores the connection between the brain and behavior using techniques like neuroimaging to study brain activity. This approach has advanced our understanding of mental disorders and their treatment. Social psychology examines how social interactions and cultural factors influence behavior. Researchers study topics like group dynamics, prejudice, and social influence. This field highlights the importance of understanding the social context in which behavior occurs. It has applications in areas like marketing, politics, and education. Positive psychology, founded by Martin Seligman, focuses on enhancing well-being and happiness. This movement emphasizes strengths, virtues, and positive experiences. Positive psychology has led to the development of interventions and practices that promote mental health and resilience.
Contemporary psychology also values diversity and inclusivity. It recognizes the importance of cultural and individual differences in shaping behavior and mental processes. Researchers and practitioners strive to develop culturally sensitive approaches to better serve diverse populations. This inclusive approach ensures that psychological theories and practices are relevant and effective for everyone.
The ongoing evolution and future of psychology. Psychology evolves with research and technology. AI and machine learning open new avenues for understanding the mind. These technologies help analyze large data sets and uncover patterns. Psychogenetics explores genetic influences on mental health. This could lead to personalized treatments. Neuroscience advances our understanding of the brain's role in behavior. Real-time brain mapping techniques study brain activity. Psychology addresses global challenges like mental health in the digital age. By addressing these issues, psychology promotes global well-being. From ancient philosophies to modern research, each era contributes to our understanding. The field will continue to evolve, offering new insights into human behavior.